Why play Katarina Mid? Well, she has ridiculous mobility, she scales very well, she's a resetting hypercarry in teamfights, and she just deals insane AoE damage. However, she is weaker in the early game, and she is squishy for a champion that wants to jump in. Katarina's first passive is after scoring a champion takedown, all of her cooldowns are reduced by 15 seconds. This will instantly reset all of her basic abilities and take a chunk off her ultimate. Her second passive is whenever she walks over a dagger, she deals damage in a circle around her and massively reduces the cooldown on her E. Katarina's Q is a point and click ability which deals damage to the target hit and it bounces up to 2 nearby enemies. It then lands on the floor leaving a dagger which Katarina can walk over to proc her passive. Katarina's W throws a dagger onto the floor after a short delay and gains a burst of movement speed. Katarina's E is a point and click ability which blinks her to any unit, friendly or foe, or one of her daggers. This ability works as an auto attack reset and upon arrival she deals damage to the closest enemy. Katarina's ultimate channels her on the spot for 2.5 seconds. During this time she deals constant damage to the 3 closest nearby enemy champions, and her ultimate inflicts grievous wounds and triggers on-hit effects. For combos, your go-to is to Q and then E in. Follow up with W into your ult, proccing your spin again, and when your ult finishes, use E again before attacking away. And if you want a quick safe trade, you can Q into W. E into your ult if you have it, before attacking and Eing away into your W escape blade. For matchups, Katarina is solid into skillshot reliant laners, where she can dodge their abilities and easily assassinate them. However, she can struggle against champions that can easily avoid her ultimate, or are simply tanky enough to not give her quick resets. For runes, take this. Electrocute makes your burst damage even better. For build orders, start Dark Seal and Refillable into a Lich Bane and tier 2 boots. After this, a Shadow Flame and Zhonya's are great pickups before finishing a build with any of these as needed. For skill orders, start Q then E then W before maxing Q then E then W, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Ignite. Starting the game, you're not the strongest laner, so your main focus is to get as much farm as possible while keeping as healthy as possible. And if you are against a heavy early lane bully, a Doran shield is a great choice instead. However, you do have access to guaranteed poke with your Q, and as you don't have any mana, this is free to use on cooldown whenever they walk in range. And then, if they're ever near your dagger, you can simply jump in and W again. If you can proc 2 dagger passives on top of your Q, E, and auto attacks, you'll have dealt massive damage along with electrocute. And of course, as you've activated your dagger passive, you can easily jump back out to a minion. When you hit level 6, after your first back with a bit of damage behind you, you now have great kill pressure. Either poke your opponent down and then go in on them, or just quickly push out your lane and look to roam to side lanes. Entering the mid game, your bot lane will be much better holding mid than you can. However, you're also not a great split pusher, so just push out the side lane then group back for team fights. Entering late game team fights, you want to play as the assassin. The most important thing is to wait for the fight to start. You are not an engager. When key lockdown and interrupting abilities are gone, this is when you go in. Flank onto the fight and jump on the backline looking to quickly assassinate someone. That first kill gives you the reset to keep going. And that's how to play Katarina Mid. If this video helped you, leave a like and comment below who you want to see next.